I'm Luisa Charles. I graduated from Interaction Design Arts last summer, so in 2018, and I'm a multimedia artist, interaction designer and filmmaker. I came from a really wide background. I did the BFI Academy when I was 16, and I always thought I would study film. And then on my foundation course, I specialised in film animation and photography, and then by the time of my grad show of foundation, I was really into virtual reality. And from that, I was like, I have no idea where I'm going to end up now. Being on Interaction Design Arts and meeting Joel was the only space that really understood that it doesn't make you directionless to have multiple skills, and if anything, it kind of equips you better as a designer to be able to express yourself through all these different types of mediums and different types of jobs and stuff you could do. Since graduating, I've mainly been working in the action vehicles department on Star Wars Episode 9. And then on the side, I did a project for London Design Festival, I've done a couple of talks, and I've directed a short film. I did a piece called Inorganisms. I kind of called it Every Robot No One Ever Asked For. It was a series of physical computing pieces made up of everyday objects that used the affordances of the objects as they've been designed and related them to natural traits that you find in plants and animals. It was all a piece mainly about human disruption on natural spaces, looking at how things affect other things and how you as a person, even through passive action, can affect the things around you. Also, I direct short films. I've done 2 with my producer Lucio. We did 2 for the 48-hour film project. Our first one was nominated for Best Ensemble and Best Sound, which was really exciting. Recently, I've been working for the last 9 months on Star Wars Episode 9 in the action vehicles department. The fabrication was taking working drawings and figuring out what materials best to make things out of, and literally just creating what was on the paper in real life. Dressing was getting lots of bits involved, helicopters and aeroplanes, making spaceships actually come alive and doing the insides of them so that your dashboards look real and everything around you looks real for the actor as well as the camera. And then standby was being on set with the vehicles, opening the canopies so that actors can get in and out. If anyone rips a joystick out, you have to run in and figure out how to fix it as quickly as possible and try and make sure that filming can go as smoothly as possible while people are ripping buttons off or knocking bits of the set off. And the most rewarding thing, I think, is when you actually get given a bit of creative control, so especially on the vehicles that are either new or haven't been seen since the original movies, then you get to do a bit more creative dressing and create something that no one's telling you exactly what to do. You're not copying a drawing, you're doing your own thing, getting it signed off by the art director, and then seeing that being filmed on screen and seeing it on the monitor while you're shooting a scene, seeing an actor interact with the bit that you made, that's a really exciting feeling. Also looking forward to the toys coming out and just going out and being like, I made that little bit and I made that bit and I made that. Art is often self-led, it's an expression of something that you are feeling inside, whereas design is seeing what other people are feeling and bringing something to demonstrate and represent things to them. So I consider myself more of a designer than an artist, purely because most of my pieces are very audience driven. They're thinking about what can I say to the audience, what can they feel, how will they experience something. And I try and make sure all my work has some sort of meaning. So especially since university, my work's moved on to quite a political, social kind of view of different things. I like everything I make to say something, but something that makes you want to continue thinking about it, want to continue talking about it, and possibly make you want to actually go out and do things about any particular issue beyond just standing and staring at a piece of work.